Stop, man.
It'd be so much worse.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I don't like the idea of a nasal Freddie Mercury.
It would be so much worse if he was in that trend.
Another one bites the dust.
Killer.
And another one stops.
Oh no, we don't need Dave Matthews covering like, is this for real?
It's like the exact same pitch as like
overtime.
God.
one of the greatest moments of all of SpongeBob.
Caught in a landslide.
Escape
No
from I'm not
escape
done
from
eating.
reality.
Open your arms, look up to the sky and fuck up the words.
Yeah.
Damn it. That's not the words. It's not
I'm
open
just
your
a
arms.
hermit. I just need sympathy.
Oh, we're so stupid.
We weren't even live for the
Boy.
beginning of this, so it makes no sense.
Well, I mean, okay, back up the story. We started talking about Big Chungus and he was in a cult, and then there you go, there's your context. Did that help?
I actually
Did that
don't
help,
know how
children?
I don't remember how that connected at all. Let's just say I got a big laugh out of Bird before we started. It's a big warm up.
Yeah.
Naturally,
we had a
naturally
bit
I
going.
wasn't recording, so fuck me.
Oh,
What's
it
a
was,
friendship for if not content?
Yeah, really. We need to monetize our friendship because.
Okay. Have you started
otherwise,
yet?
Why the fuck would we ever talk? What?
Have you started too?
Yeah, I started a while ago.
Yeah. I always gotta check, otherwise I start talking and you're like, hold on, let me start streaming.
Okay, that is totally fair.
So we
You
have a
are correct about
problem,
that.
Bird.
No, we don't have a problem. Fuck you.
I think
Why
you
did
and
we
I
start off with
both.
that?
I think you and I both like. Well, this is a game about problems and solving them.
Oh, okay.
We don't have a problem, then we could get in Minecraft territory where I'm like, I don't know what to do today. Then we stop
Okay,
playing
okay.
Minecraft.
Fair.
So,
fair.
As we noticed last time, monorail train technology is like literally in the next tier, and it requires two things we can't make yet, or we technically
Yes.
can make, but we are not making them yet.
Yes.
So either we can work on that, either by handcrafting them or trying to figure out how to get them built and so on, or we're gonna need to pipe the oil all the way here and process it here.
Okay.
So one of those needs to happen. We either need to
So-
dig up everything we made over there except for the actual rigs, and then like create a pipe coming here and then like power that pipe so it keeps going because it has like range limits.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I would normally actually be kind of game, since it's the start of the session, to do it the hard but correct way. However, I'm not sure about pipes. Pipes is a bridge a little too far for me. Like, if this was just, we gotta make a big old conveyor, man, I totally could be down for that.
Granted,
You
the
gotta
new
pipe
thing
it.
will also probably be hard, which is that we'll have a train.
Yeah, but a train is like...
It's exciting, it's progress,
It's
but we
exciting
need,
and new,
but we need,
and it's probably
we need,
way more correct.
We need 29 more computers and 100 heavy modular frames, and we're not making
Okay.
either of them.
Okay, so computers are made of a lot. They're
Can we even-
pretty extra.
Yeah, I think to make
So-
computers you have to make a trip to get like the plastic or something. Let's see.
Yeah, so I can do that. And
Okay, so we need to be wait.
We need
do
to
we-
vamp.
okay, circuit boards. Okay, circuit boards are copper sheets and plastic. Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna head over there and I'll see you in 5 minutes. If not more time than that. I think it takes 5 minutes one trip. So got a
Yeah.
10-minute topic you want to bang out real quick?
Right now I'm rapidly. This might be a good idea for you to do is, if you go on the building thing and you right-click on computer and do add to-do list, you can sit there
Right-click
and
on
you can sit there and
thing.
click on it 100 times, and then you'll know how many you
Right-click
need
on-
for 100.
Oh, God.
Actually-
okay, wait, how do I do that again?
Actually, well, at the craft bench you can right-click on computer and then you do add to list.
Well, I'm not
That's gonna be. Now that I look at it, it's like that requires 10 circuit boards per computer, and we need 100 computers, so we need 1,000 circuit boards.
I mean,
So instead of clicking on circuit board 1,000 times, it might be easier just to write down the math. Because it's nice, easy, add zeros math. So that's a lot easier than clicking on it that many times.
yeah, sounds like a,
Here,
a much more solid.
You
plan.
go jog. I'll open Notepad to write down my notes, and I'll tell you how much you need by the time you get there.
If it ends up being like 10,000, then we're in a little itty bitty little bit of trouble.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't really paying attention to the numbers, but I was crunching it and I arrived at 10,000. So I'm either correct or I'm off by an order of magnitude, and I'm really hoping it's the second one.
So for the circuit boards alone, you're gonna need 4,000 plastic.
Ah, fuck, dude.
And then, oh god, 18. Okay.
Okay, what are circuit boards made of?
They're made of plastic and then copper sheets, which we make.
Copper sheets are over there. Okay.
It's fine. Well,
Okay.
you just need to grab enough plastic for all the computers and all of the circuit boards.
Which is 4,000. We probably only have like 20.
It's actually 5,800.
Okay. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna tell you how many is over there.
If my math's
And then
correctly,
I'm gonna propose a interesting alternative idea, which is there is copper nearby this stuff. So we could make copper sheets over here, and that is already gonna simplify it a lot.
I mean, I think our copper sheets are fine.
Yeah, that's
We
not
have-
the,
we have a factory
the
making
problem
it.
is the plastic.
We just need to get enough
right?
plastic and then bring it back here, and then we can do everything else here.
Yeah. So
And that's going to be 5,800 plastic.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, like, why make it over there when we can make it where the plastic is?
Because we need copper sheets, and we need cables, and we need screws.
Okay, yeah, so that sucks. All right.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Point
parts.
made.
There's a lot of parts.
Alrighty.
Every computer is 50 screws. But no, the biggest thing's
Well,
gonna
that's like one iron. Like, 50 screws aren't the problem.
yeah, the hardest thing's gonna be the circuit board.
Yeah.
Yeah, every circuit board is 2 copper sheets, so it's gonna be 4,000 plastic for the circuit boards and 2,000 copper sheets for the plastic. But then the computers
Okay.
is another 1,800, so overall it's 5,800 plastic,
Okay.
which is mucho plastico, which is also definitely how language works.
Yeah, just add O
Yeah.
to the end of any
Just like how
word.
in
Not even
with Japanese,
noun,
you
just
add U to
word.
the end of words.
Yeah, like boobaroo.
Yeah, you just need 5,800 plastiku. That is more likely to be true than.
I was gonna say that was weirdly more believable than plastico.
it's actually you'll actually be more accurate with Japanese than with Spanish if you just lazily mispronounce the English word. It's because they have a much larger tendency to just adopt English words.
Yeah.
So if it's a newish word, then it's probably just the English word, but through their phonetics.
Okay, so I learned a thing.
whatnot.
If you drop in between the refineries. Oh wait, hang on. Okay, never mind. What were you gonna say? Something good, I hope.
Yes, very good news. We need 100 heavy modular frames. We only need 50 computers. In fact,
Yeah.
I already put 21 in because I found some in those wreckages. So we actually only need 29 computers. So we need about a fourth of what I actually said.
Okay.
I was looking at the wrong
That's
number on
good.
the screen. That's great news, except for
That's
the part
really
where we have
good.
to make 100 heavy modular frames, which requires 1,500 pipes and 10,000 screws. Well, the screws will be easy. I know where those come from.
So let me check how much plastic we have, and I will let you know the good news on our end, because I think you're really gonna like this if my math is right.
5,800 times 0.29 is 1,682.
Alrighty. Guess how much plastic we have?
3.
100 because the thing stops producing it after 100 because it filled up because we're not actually moving any of the plastic into a storage container.
Oh, there's no storage container there?
No, there's no storage containers.
Oh, I thought I made storage containers last time. Or are they just being pumped into some... Oh, that's the second stage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I got as far as making the first machine that pumps into the second machine and then stopped.
Yep. Yeah, you set up the double pump action pretty nicely, but...
Well, shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, here's the plan.
Things are going well.
No, they aren't.
At this point, it might be easier to just do the pipes.
I'm going to do the pipes in a second, yeah.
You're going to do the pipes? Okay, I'll stop.
Yep.
I was about to start. I should work on the next tech tree then. Or not the next tech tree, the next state.
This is a very bad design, Bird. Oh, God, why are you doing it this way?
Okay, so
And
heavy
yet I
modular
can't
frames
stop.
are just frames, pipes, encased beams, and screws. So I'll just start making those, I guess. Because
Okay.
when we need them regardless, I can start making them factory-wise instead. Which probably would be faster than handcrafting them anyway, except for our steel is usually bad. I'm a little worried.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
about
sure
this-
our steel's not good.
I'm worried about the 2 steel components that go into this process.
Steel's been one of those things where I think that we neglected fixing it because we didn't really want to do it. So then we started doing oil because that was more fun.
Well, we did spend
But-
multiple sessions trying to fix it.
We did. Okay, that's true. Maybe it is better. I don't really remember.
It's just an overall bandwidth thing.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
To some extent, I think we just need like more of all of the base
Raw
resources to
materials?
some extent, because
Yeah.
aren't they kind of capping out?
Well, we're kind of screwed on coal, right? That was our limiting point. Maybe not. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at it in a while.
No, I look down there right now, and it looks like the resources for coal and iron going into steel are backed up, but that might just be because they were allowed to sit long enough that everything that's being made in the
Okay.
steel building just backed up. Because
Maybe.
given enough, even if it was like horribly under fulfilled, the eventually eventually either of these buildings will just fill up and stop doing stuff. Because it's just an assembly line that goes higher and higher up the tower,
Yeah.
and once you get to the highest part of the tower, you just have a building that's just putting stuff into a storage container and then sitting there because it's not being used yet.
So one thing that does occur to me is that if we just need things like plastics and rubber, we don't need pipes for that. We can just conveyor belt it.
Well, what I was talking about is because it's such a process to deal with everything there, what we probably want to do is
okay.
pipeline the raw oil and then do all the
Yeah, you're
processing
probably right.
here. Otherwise, you'd
probably
have to
right.
make like, if we made everything separately
Trips.
there, you'd have to make like, you'd have to make conveyors for like 6 different resources eventually.
Yeah, and we'd have to keep walking back and forth between the bases
Yeah.
to get over here.
Where the
and
fuck
that
are
would
plates
take
made?
forever. All right, that's fair.
Get down here.
Well,
There they
I
are.
guess the question becomes, how hard can it possibly be
To make pipes.
to make enough pipes? That's the thing.
Well, we're backed up decently on pipes right now. I
Okay.
assume steel pipes are used to make pipes, but I don't
me
remember.
check.
And
I
if they
think
are,
it's just the copper sheets, honestly. Let me look.
So bad at telling what menu stuff is in.
Pipeline Mark 1 is a copper sheet, which I think we have an ass load of, right?
Yeah, it looks like you're gonna need there's a whole place making copper sheets, and I don't remember if it's even being used for anything yet. Besides all the times we need to grab them. You'll need a bunch of cement and iron plates for the supports.
Okay. I
And
guess
then-
I'm gonna be. So
and
what
the
I'm gonna
pump
do is I'm
requires
just gonna make.
rotors.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm
And then
gonna
power.
avoid making the pumps for now, I'm just gonna get the pipelines
Connected,
and
and then
later
deal with it
on,
from there.
yeah, I'll connect it, and then I'll go back through and I'll try to figure out what the hell, how the hell pumps work. So that's gonna be my project, and that's probably gonna take me the next, I want to say, rest of session. So we got that going for me.
Have a good time. Maybe I'll switch
Yeah,
to
it's gonna be
the
great.
easiest research project instead of the one that we can't do.
Yeah, maybe that's a good call.
Thankfully, all
to
the resources just
move us
stay
along.
there.
Yeah.
Alternative flow. Oh yeah, this is the one where you learn how to make bottles.
Learn how to make what now? Into who now?
It's where we
Where
learn
now?
how to make bottles. Alternative fluid transport.
Oh, this is where instead of piping everything, we just put it on, we bottle it up.
Which might just
I
be
see.
a bigger pain in the ass for all I know. I don't know.
Yeah, well, we still need to make heavy modular frames for it.
Yeah, so I'm still working on that.
I don't know.
One way or another, I think that part of your goal is to
I'm
go
gonna find you.
downhill.
Oh,
If you're going downhill, then you don't need to do as much pipe.
yeah.
You don't need as much pumping. There we go. It's like, what the fuck am I talking about? I made this ladder
So
too
what are we
tall.
gonna do? We're gonna make a pipe all the way back here. to
Probably just
then-
following your sky bridge. That seems like a good blueprint.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to think ahead. So we're going to make a pipe from that place to our main base so that we can research alternative fluid transport and trains so that we'll tear up the pipes later and replace it with a train.
Maybe? Or I might just use
And
trains just in
then-
general, because
Yeah,
the further we
Well,
get, the
we'll
more
tear up the
long
pipe.
distant places we seem to need.
I think we'd want to tear up the pipe to then put this stuff onto the train instead in the bottles with the alternative fluid transport.
One of the things that'll be interesting to check. Well, a train can have a fluid car.
Oh,
you don't have to do anything
that's
like
where
that.
we keep all the pee.
Yeah, it's the P car. You
Fantastic.
did very good.
I was concerned. I wasn't going to say anything. Obviously,
Yeah.
only an idiot would say something, but you know,
Only
now I don't
only
have
an
to
idiot
be.
would say words. What are you, some kind of
And-
literate?
Yeah. Look at T.S. Eliot over here. Oh, I made cats.
And fascism.
That was Nietzsche, but close enough.
Oh yeah, created all of fascism. Yes, I was implying T.S. Eliot created the concept of fascism.
Yeah, no, what you said didn't make any sense, but I wasn't going to question it. I've never thought of cats as a love letter to fascism, but now I can't unsee it. Skimbleshanks is,
No, I don't think. I don't know if Cats was a love letter to fascism. I just know that the guy had some issues.
I don't know shit all about T.S. Eliot, except he wrote everything in lowercase letters, and also that was E.E. Cummings, not T.S. Eliot, god damn it. Whoops. Sorry, Eliot. Or, wait, who am I apologizing to? I'm taking
No
the
one knows
copper and
anymore. I've only
we're going
encountered
home.
the lowercase letters thing in Will Grayson, a book that John Green wrote half of. It was about
Okay.
two different characters named Will Grayson, and two different authors wrote the chapter.
Wow.
So it alternated between their perspectives, and the two perspectives written by the two different authors. And so you could, in order to tell who the fuck you were like listening to the perspective of, because they couldn't just say their name because they had the same name. They just had an entire character be entirely lowercase. But half the book's lowercase. That's a choice you can make.
It's like House of Leaves, but pretty different and very little relationship with House of Leaves.
I think I'm wrapping that up soon. I'm almost there.
Yeah, it's not that. It looks a lot bigger than it actually is, and then you get to the back half of the book and you realize like half the pages are empty, or you know,
There's weird sections
just
where
an
you just
image.
burn through 100 pages in like one session.
yeah,
And then there's other.
fantastic.
Oof. Wait,
What?
whoa.
What? I don't like that sounds.
Dick move.
No. Dick stay.
So a heavy modular frame is 4 resources to make it.
Yeah.
The manufacturer, which does 4 resource items, requires heavy modular frames.
God damn it, you're right.
So I'm gonna have to make 10 heavy modular frames just to start making heavy modular
That's
frames.
mean. Oh, that's not cool.
It's annoying. Yeah, that book is more consumable than I thought it was going to be.
It's very readable.
Somebody sent it to our PO box a few years ago, and
Yeah.
that was actually the first time I'd even heard of it. But but it keeps coming up periodically, which is part of my incentive to finally read it. And
it's a fun read. It's not nearly as like dense or as I mean, it's not like you're fucking reading James Joyce or something. Like it's fun and
yeah,
digestible.
except for the parts that are very not fun on purpose.
Yeah.
But when you're going through it, like if you page through it and see the weirdness of it, you think that it, like, I thought that it was going to be like a weird series of disconnected documents that may not even have anything to do with each other, and it's up to you to like interpret what's going on and stuff. But it's it's basically, it's kind of like how like in Hank Green's new book, every chapter opens with a news report that just gives you a perspective in that setting besides the protagonist that the whole book is from. And so it's kind of like that. Like, it's a bunch of different documents that are all different metatextual aspects of what the main thing is that's happening, except it still does have the thing where there are essentially 3 stories happening at once. And in each layer of the story, the previous person's story wasn't real. Which, like, all books aren't real except for the ones that are, but... yes,
but
except for non-fiction books.
Yeah, except for non-fiction books, but have you ever read anyone? Snooze fest, am I right?
I mean, yes. I don't love non-fiction.
Oh, I almost exclusively read non-fiction. Wow, that's a sad sentence to say out loud this time.
Is it?
Not really.
It just makes you the person everyone wants to be. Just like how they're like, oh, what?
Oh, that's a sad sentence.
Just
oh
like
my God.
Just like when people are like, I'll watch these documentaries. They'll inform me about things, and then they'll just filling up your Netflix My List for like years until you're like, oh, I think some of them disappeared. And you like, because you just want to watch superhero movies. This is not autobiographical at all. Nah, I want to watch people get murdered in the woods, mostly.
I mean, I assume that you want to watch other people commit the murder?
Well, we did the,
Oh, that's what you meant when you said it was autobiographical. You're a murderer. Ah, got it.
Shit, how do I hold down the craft button with something so I can eat?
Persephone would be very, very pleased to hear this.
There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm holding it down.
Whatever her name is.
Now I can eat noodles. I didn't finish eating before this, and I'm really frustrated about that.
Damn it, you put the power on the same side that I want to make the pipes run. I can make this work. It just will require me to do one small thing. Okay, that was actually way easier than I expected.
You did it. Proud of you.
Oh, yes, I did. I mean, you know, the only reason I don't watch like superhero movies and fiction movies and stuff like that is because I find them boring and too long. So instead
You find like all movies too long.
Yeah, but apparently not documentaries.
No!
What? Oh, fuck.
Manufacturer requires plastic. You just die.
I did just die. I wasn't paying
Mazel tov. I'm gonna run all the way there.
All the way to the plastic
Yep.
land?
You're
going to LA.
I need 50 plastic to make a manufacturer.
Well, you can also just go to my dead body because I got 100 plastic on it. So, spare you the trip.
What was it? Oh yeah, the forest stuff. We did the movie recommendations podcast like at the beginning of the new podcast's run, and I just realized that like a significant percentage of movies that I like involve things going wrong in the woods.
Like Babadook.
No. No.
I mean, isn't Babadook basically just Slenderman? No, don't you dare pass me. That was terrifying. Oh crap, I'm not wearing my special legs. That's the problem.
I was like, I can catch up with him. I can murder.
I knew it.
Oh, he
I
dropped
fell,
in a
so
place.
just I didn't jump, I fell. Very, very different
At least you fell by the only place that lets us access the floor.
That's true. Alright, how do I drop plastic on the floor?
You just drag it on the floor out of your window.
E tab. And there we go.
Da-da-da! The whole process.
Duke. Hey, there's a new, I didn't realize this, but there's a game made by the same person who made, Baba Is You. It totally slipped under my radar. Have you played it?
Were you about to say Baba is Duke?
No, chat did. I'm not going to just steal their jokes.
Yeah,
even
but
though it really does help.
You said that out loud, and then it sounded a lot like you're warming up to say it at me as a punchline. I'm like, does he know he said it out loud?
No. I was just springboarding off of it into more content that I didn't have to think of. But anyway.
He made that roguelike physics-based Noita.
Yeah, Noita. I hadn't heard of this until all of a sudden somebody was like, yeah, the person who made Baba is Duke. Damn it. Baba Is You made this. It was like, bullshit. He didn't make a second video game. That's impossible.
Well, he made part of it at least, because it's because I made a thumbnail that because I try to sell the indie game here and there, and in this case I was like, watch this video. It's by these people, and the pedigree was that like it's from the creators of Baba Is You. Something else I can't remember right now, and the creators of the Swapper, which was a beloved indie game where you play as a dude that switches places with other copies of himself, which with distressing. Well, at first you just do it really. It's a little like Soma, where you just start doing it as a puzzle solution, but then over time it starts to have like existential dread aside to it when you start realizing that maybe you're killing yourself over and over again and whatnot. But was
that made by the person that made the company of Myself? Because that sounds kind of similar to that old Flash game.
I don't know, but that's just an ongoing trope a bit, like in Soma. But the one of the eye-catching thing about that game was that the entire game was made with, I guess, stop motion and miniatures. Like it was all photographed real things was the entire game. And admittedly, when I played it, and maybe it's because I played it on console, so it was farther away than sitting in front of a computer screen at the time. But it just didn't really stand out to me that much. the core gimmick that must have taken so long to make, and I was like barely aware of it while I was playing it. Maybe if I was like sitting up close to a computer monitor, I'd know it.
I've never really been all that into like stop motion animation. Like even probably pretty good stop motion animation, like Wallace and Gromit or whatever. I've just always been kind of like, it's not really my Babadook.
Oh yeah, my thumbnail said from the creators of Crayon Physics Deluxe, The Swapper, and Baba Is You was the pedigree.
What?
Are you okay, Satisfactory?
Yeah, no, the game is not okay. That would explain why the thing completely broke. Unit connection. Hang on, I can diagnose this. Okay. No, I can't. They are using blueprints though, which is disgusting.
Tabbing out was a mistake. Rapidly eat food while it's relaunching the game.
Lately, huh? Do you wanna have a rage cast right now? What are your hot takes? What's everyone angry about? We'll turn this into Twitter real quick.
Jordan Peterson unironically made a sequel book called 12 More Rules for Life. After he was just almost dead several times from his life choices. He's like, I'm a good life guru. I'm going to make a second one. So that was pretty bad news.
Join game. Sebastian SP.
All right, it's back open.
Sebastian SP. I'm connecting to host 4 out of 4. Here we go. Looking good.
This looks like it was a little bit ago, so we're good.
I guess I'm gonna find out. Oh yeah, I lost a mere second of
Yeah, it was like right next to where I left off.
stream. Yep. Here we go. We're returning. Good. Wow, I was really worried that I was gonna have to lose some of this valuable making pipe go footage.
Well, you wouldn't lose the footage.
Man. Well, okay. I meant to say progress, not footage. But then my sentence didn't really make any sense, so. Yeah, whatever. Okay, cool.
Get it together, bird developers.
Yes, please. That would be fantastic if bird developers got it together at some point.
How's your UTX design going? You having a fantastic time?
You talking about like game dev stuff where I've been designing buttons for like 2 weeks straight?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's really fun.
Is that what it is?
No.
Is it fun?
No, it's really not.
Are you having a good time?
No. Sans. Anyway, that was probably a sans serif font joke in there somewhere.
How is everything
like a really
sans?
bad one. Yeah.
What?
Anyway.
How do you relate everything back to sans? That was a hell of a moment in your life, wasn't it?
Yeah, kinda.
Sans left an impact on you. I still haven't even played that.
Yeah, it's probably fine. I think somebody once asked me, like, I didn't understand Undertale. Dude, like, explain it to me. Explain why I should be into Undertale. And my response was, I don't care enough about Undertale to do that. Like, the game came out years ago. If you're not going to enjoy it or play it, like, it's not my responsibility to convince you to do it. It was so weird. Somebody was baiting me into trying to like convince someone to play a game.
I get that fairly often where people want me to write them a personal review for something, essentially. And I'm like, no, there's so many of you, and
yeah.
What kind of level of personal investment do I need to have at some point? That kind of situation.
You like making a UI and stuff like that is it's fun because basically it's like programming, but all your tools are worse, and it's way more frustrating. And I thought to myself, like, ooh, this will be kind of cool. Like, it'll be more artistic. It'll be like visually, like, more fun and engaging. It was significantly worse. It was so much worse of an experience than doing just like writing text for programming. It was awful. But then when it came time to, what was weird was that the part that was a lot more fun that I didn't expect is that like making icons and buttons and stuff like that, that's actually kind of fun.
I was going to say, you were complaining, but I was like, just making little interface elements sounds fun.
That's fun.
But it's all the technical it's the technical shit about how it actually works that's the problem.
Yeah, that part sucks ass. But like making little buttons and icons and stuff like that is super duper fun. Because it's like, oh, I'm gonna draw a picture of like a door and like try to make it like look like the best little door that I possibly can with 2 shapes. And that's the way that you got to do it. And so that process is actually really fun. The thing that I liked the most actually was doing just some stuff for flavor, where I was oh, that's going straight through the platform. That doesn't look good. Oh well, that's fine. I had to make a bunch of like fake avatars for like other players, sort of. I don't really want to get into it too much, but there is nothing more fun than sitting down for 30 minutes and drawing with a mouse and the pencil tool as many stupid avatars I could possibly think of. My favorite was I made a constipated Vegeta. Oh, that was the best one, because I was thinking to myself, like, man, it's gonna be awesome to do like I'll try to like make somebody look like they stepped right out of Dragon Ball Z, and when you do that with a mouse, you know, doing things like making the eyes look the same direction, making it so that their chin isn't like clipping directly through their cheek and stuff like that. Those are called stretch goals. They're nice to have. So, that was a fun like use of my afternoon because I basically just spent an entire like hour or so making doodles and giggling to myself like an absolute moron. Would recommend. But yes, the actual technical stuff of making the UI like work is literally just programming, but different programming. It was shocking to me how much I disliked the process. I was not prepared for how much I was going to be annoyed at it.
The game's shipping next week, right?
God. No.
God damn it, where was it? Fuck.
No. I've decided I'm just not going to release it. I'm just going to make it, and then it'll be my little secret, and it'll be my little treasure that I don't share with the rest of the world. Ah, shit. Oh no! Oh, I forgot a thing. Oh,
That's
wait,
okay.
we're just
I made
okay,
several
it's
mistakes
just
while you
oil.
were talking.
Okay, it's just oil, right? We're not shipping any of our processed oil. It's just oil.
No, the idea is to process it here instead and just tear everything up
Okay.
that we had over there.
Okay, good.
No, that was working.
All right.
But no, while you
Okay,
were talking, I ran motors into my manufacturer, and motors are not an ingredient of a Hebermushler frame.
Oh.
So I just wasted a bunch of time.
Nice.
And then I ran out of line for the encased industrial beams to then do the lift for once I got to the top of the building. And then I looked down and I'm like, I don't remember what side of the... I can't see it, and I can't even remember what side of the building I did it on, so I had to go back.
Alright, so
I'm
for
doing
now what I'm
great
going to
right
do... For now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pump water to the base, because I don't want to disrupt any of the oil lines, and I'm going to use water as an experiment to figure out how to pump just a liquid. And I hope I don't regret this. I hope this doesn't like Factorio me, where, you know, by doing that I make it so the whole pipeline is like tainted. Okay, I'm not going to do this.
I mean, Factorio...
We're gonna do this with actual oil.
Wait, yeah, I wouldn't... Yeah, I would just do it normally.
Yeah, I just don't
Factorio was
it.
weird. You get stuck in a weird position where stuff was just in your pipes, and you're like, I don't know what to do about this.
Yeah,
it's not the thing I want. It's like it would like sometimes it would like auto connect with something else. You're like, fuck no, that's two different things.
Mm-hmm.
I do think the pipes in this game have a flush button, which is a little funny. And very useful if it works, which I have never tested and would like to never test. Okay, I'm fine.
Good. I was worried that you weren't fine for a second.
Every now and then I just run to the edge of a building, and then realize that I didn't run to the edge of the building. I'm off of it. And then I need to air control back to a building. Or I'll be having a bad time.
You know who said that sentence? Yeah, you know who said that sentence. It was Sans Undertale.
Oh.
It was Sans Undertale.
Why do you call him Sans Undertale?
I don't know, I just think it's funny.
Because is he not in Undertale? Is that the revelation here?
No, he is in Undertale. I just call him Sans Undertale. Cannot connect pipe networks using different fluids. So Keith, I have bad news.
It tries to stop you from the bad thing happening.
It's saying it needs water. Oh no, flush the full pipe network. Flush the full pipe network. Flush the full No! No, tell me that I didn't do this. Okay, good.
What did you do? You accidentally add water or something?
I didn't accidentally add water. I purposefully added water, thinking that it wasn't going to be an issue, and it was.
Why would it not be an issue if you added water to the pipes that already have something else in them?
Okay, it wasn't an issue. You're able to flush the entire pipe system, not just, Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, let's see how this works. Well, yep, okay, so I'm gonna need one pumper.
Made this nice 3 different floors screws sitch back in the day. And now when I finally need screws again, it's like clear in the opposite direction of where the arm is pointing. So I'm like dismantling the arm to make it better.
It's like saying Mario Nintendo. And is that not hilarious?
Is it?
I mean, now you've just fucking tempted me to start saying Mario Nintendo.
No.
I don't think I'm going to, but that's really funny.
You don't make sense.
It's oh, that's glorious. That's glorious. Power pole Mark II. Make that great place this one. You're gonna go right there. I'm loving it. Alright, good.
Why don't I use the mass dismantle button? Because I don't know what it is.
Yeah, what did you just say?
I have no idea what the mass dismantle button is. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I don't know how well the pumps work, but okay, well that one crapped out, so... another pump for the pumper. I'm sure that will be fine to do it that way.
It's so easy to just like fire a building across the map when you're trying to build stuff.
It is.
Like, yep. Oh, it's over there now. Nope, I was trying to click the edge.
Okay, is this flowing good? This looks like it's flowing good. Kinda. Yeah. Let's see if this one's flowing good. Kinda. Maybe.
Oh man, I had like a rhythm down.
I don't know how pipes and pumps do. Oh, well, this is looking good.
At some point I knew how to make these look good. I don't know if I can do it anymore.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly see if the...
turning corners down to a science.
I'm gonna quickly see if the pipeline pumps will even tell me what they do. Maximum head lift is 20 meters, allows fluids to be transported 20 meters upwards. Okay, that's cool. How many meters am I? That's
1.5 to 2?
Is
that how people are?
Yeah, that's the part that I don't quite know. How long can these go? That's the another question. Like, do I need to? Is it only for pumping them upwards that I need the pump lumper? The pump alum, the blue.
Pump alum.
The pump a duper nose.
Pump alum.
This ain't very flowy. I don't know how fluids work. I know that you use like some second derivatives or some shit, right? Uh-oh. Oh, that's going the wrong direction. I think all of the oil just filled backwards.
I think rate is basically measured in like the circumference. It's like the circumference of the pipe times the speed at which it's traveling in the pipe.
Okay.
Something. I don't know. I took hydrology like 6 years ago. We had algorithms.
Obviously,
and
because
maths.
Circumference. I mean, what kind of stupid word is that?
I guess
It's got
radius.
the word "come" in it.
It's the area of the pipe, I guess. So it's like fire squared shit. Okay.
Fire squared shit.
I have some scary air control problems.
I think I need to put a pumpy here.
Yes, when you put it in the shit compactor. Like from
I'm
Deadly
gonna choose to ignore those
I almost said
words.
Deadly Premonition from Disco Elysium. The shit compressor comes out cubed. Alright, got the encased steel pipes and modular frames. Those are from right over there. That'll be super easy. I'm even already bringing them here from that, so that's cool. Thank you, convenient me from the past. I'm sure that if I add a splitter to that, I won't have any long-term ramifications for that choice. I never get punished for my mistakes.
Good. How do you pull that off? I would love to know that superpower.
It's called lying.
The only thing I receive from my mistakes is exclusively punishment. That's like the only consequence I ever received from making a mistake. It's a bad one.
Yeah, if somebody could put those on hold for me. Thanks.
Okay.
Greatly appreciated if I could just stop facing consequences for my actions, please. Some other people seem to have figured out the art. If only I could sort of add that to my skill set.
Do you think if I get really good at Satisfactory, I'll become a fluid dynamicer engineer?
What were those words supposed to be?
If I learn how fluids and oils work on Satisfactory, won't I eventually become good at fluids in the mathematics world and then could become a fluidic engineer? I fail to understand what's so difficult to understand about the words I just said, Keith.
Yeah, it's like how I am a world-class singer because I beat Rock Band on Expert.
Yes. Okay, good to know. I didn't know that I learned a fact about you.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What did you do it some other way?
I mean, I did it the hard way. I had to
learn
cheat
how to
in college.
sing like a loser. Who needs
That put
learning
me
when you
there.
have video games?
Keith, there are people watching this that probably went to school, okay?
Yeah.
Let's not insult them.
Almost like it's mandated by the government. There's
if
people
you
who...
don't-
There's two types of people. People who went to school and criminals.
Jesus Christ. I'm just wondering if maybe I don't have enough oil. Oh, I need to probably power the
Let's
fucking
make bad
thing.
choices.
Maybe that would make a difference. I'll put a power line there. And then a power line there. And this is ugly, but you know what it does? It works. There we go. There you go.
Oh, it's the wrong one. Gotcha.
Satisfactory gives you a college degree at the end of the game. Oh, is that like one of the last research things in the space station? Is just college?
We were doing this all to get a degree. That truly is a dystopia. It won't even do anything. This is not a solution. I just want something to start working. I'm just gonna I'm gonna pay for this choice immediately. Just don't want to work on the downstairs right now.
Okay, I could probably do the mathematics to figure out fluids. Instead, I'm kind of bullshitting it, and it's working fine enough.
Is it hard to understand?
Well, so the problem is I it says it pumps things up like what, 20 meters vertically. The problem is I have no concept for what that means because I'd have to look at these ramps to figure it out, but I didn't actually like plan it that well. So I have no idea what this height is that I'm trying to work with here, right?
I'm making a conveyor pole and looking up and down just to try to see if it tells me anything about its height. Let's see. I don't know. I kind of figure I would just connect it and then if it's not working, add a pump to the part where it looks like it probably needs a pump the most.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm
and
trying
then
to do.
if it starts working, then you're good, and if it doesn't start working, then add another pump.
Right.
Because you can check the inside of you can check the contents of the pipe basically anywhere, I think, to know whether or not it features contents at the moment. At the mo.
Yeah, so that's what I'm. I must have disconnected this somehow. What the? I'm so confused as to what just happened here. Is that
Mistakes
not
made.
connected to the power? It must not be. I must have accidentally disconnected the power somehow.
Urgely would never make a mistake.
I mean, the last time I made a mistake,
Impeccable.
I learned that, oh no. That was the words? That was the words that you said? Oh, I think the issue is that I think I made the pumps go the wrong way.
The pumps.
I'm choosing to be the bigger man and just ignore you right now.
Oh, I didn't connect power. Ah! Okay, it's cool, I have a jelly. I'm good at jumping off of buildings. Only I ever planned it. I'm just, whenever I connect anything to a power pole these days, I just find the closest one and I turn it into a Mark II.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
a good
slowly
idea.
improving the world around me.
Okay, so that's going through there. Okay, this pipe probably doesn't have enough in it, and it looks like my thesis is correct.
We should be good now in that we're at least all the things that are used to make a heavy modular frame are pointing into it. But
That's the first step.
in the long term, the rates are all going to get fucky when stuff starts moving again.
Yeah. Stuff do get fucky, though.
Yeah. But for now, at least it should be working.
Here comes
good
the
enough.
first pipe now.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, list.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, look at it go. It's beautiful. I'm going to finish eating real quick while I'm staring at it. Even though it's an hour old now, so it's not even good.
What, the food?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what are you eating?
I don't know.
You don't know?
And that was an O&O of me almost dropping it.
Oh, okay.
I'm an adult.
Ah, gotcha. This cute geology ASMR?
What does that mean?
Damn, dude. Sounds like you need to start a Keith Sebastian S2 or something. Make a second channel for ASMR about rocks. Get your rocks off with Keith's rock pun that I don't know because I don't know rocks.
Rocks sound like anti-ASMR. Like they'd be the antithesis of all of it.
I mean, what you gotta do is you gotta get like a toothbrush and you gotta use that to gently like rub the rocks. You just get the little like shh, shh, shh noise and like that's your ASMR.
Just now I was doing fork scraping a bowl ASMR.
Yeah.
Well-known good sound that
part
people
sucked.
like.
Mhm.
The I guess there's sand.
Yeah. Everyone loves a gritty ASMR.
I don't understand ASMR.
Okay, well,
Whenever I find
Okay.
anything that's called ASMR in any way, just annoying. That's the
no,
takeaway.
okay, so ASMR, right? Like you find a rock and then you take some sandpaper and you sand the rock and you just like whisper while you do it. Like, oh, this is very porous. This is a gritty rock.
Like whistle while we work.
Yeah. I don't know what that meant.
That's fine.
Okay.
No one does.
Okay. Sounds like an Audrey Hepburn movie or something.
It does sound like a really old movie.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when the movies were about things instead of superheroes?
Yeah.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
What is Headlift?
Pepperidge Farm now has a superhero mascot.
Oh,
They
God.
just take over.
I hope it doesn't. Your YouTube gave you a recommendation ad for ASMR of turtles eating.
Oh. That's not... I was expecting a different word after turtles.
Oh, no. That would be an ASMR for like, yeah, I was going to say like... And to think those are velociraptors.
What?
The dinosaur sounds in Jurassic Park were all turtle noises slowed down.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, all the
so which dinosaur was the fucking turtle sound?
all of them. Every dinosaur in Jurassic Park was a turtle having an orgasm.
Beautiful. Circle of life. Shit, I should grab 100 here.
What does a turtle eating even sound like? How is a turtle eating any different from anything else eating?
Things
except
eating.
slower?
I guess it's eating vegetables.
Yes. Okay.
So it's like crunchy.
Yeah. Okay. So I can understand how crunch equals ASMR. Sure, but why
gonna take so long.
turtles?
I can't make another one until it makes
Like,
10.
are they going with turtles because they're not?
They just had
Like,
turtles?
what's the fucking yeah?
I mean, I assume that ASMR as an industry was found. It just exists as a result of like. Wait, is this going the wrong? Oh yeah. I think it just exists as a result of like bored Foley artists.
Yeah, probably.
And Foley is itself the art of, I don't know, what do we have? Hence the turtles making dinosaur sounds thing. They pretty much just try to do anything
Oops.
with what they got.
I hope that wasn't important.
Probably was. We're probably doomed now. Doomed! So bad at telling where anything is. Shit.
I'm gonna hope that this can clip through the ground. Yes, it can. Good. Okay. All problems are solved by not caring.
That's where they were.
All right. Is this
Literally one
working
floor
yet?
below me. I'm a disaster.
Oh, it probably would be working a lot better if I made it face the correct direction.
That's ambitious.
There we go. There we go.
I like the cut of
There
your
we go.
jib. You want things to actually fit. You won't do well here.
I'm so confused by all of this shit. Is this thing working? It clearly is not. Unless it is. Now, it doesn't look like it's not turned
fuck.
on. I honestly think that the pipeline pumps might just be straight up legitimately a little bit glitchy or something. This is so weird to me.
Should I come take a look?
No.
Don't you fucking dare. It's my problem. I don't want solutions, I just want to complain.